The screen goes black. Then, boom, an oil rig explodes. Fire, smoke, and screaming sirens fill the air. In just the first 10 seconds of the Landman Season 2 trailer, we know one thing. This season is not holding back. It's intense, it's emotional, and it's going to be one hell of a ride. If you thought last season was shocking, brace yourself, because this new trailer just lit the fuse. The Landman Season 2 trailer wastes no time getting our attention. It opens with Tommy Norris, played once again by Billy Bob Thornton, staring out over a dry Texas horizon. His face is older, tired, but there's something dangerous in his eyes. He's not the same man we left behind at the end of Season 1. Behind him, oil pumps keep moving like machines that never sleep. The music is dark, almost haunting. And then, just when we settle in, the screen jumps. Chaos erupts. A protest outside an energy company turns violent. Cops clash with activists, signs fly in the air, and someone yells, "They're poisoning our land." Then we cut to a boardroom. Expensive suits. Fake smiles. One man says, "This isn't about oil anymore. It's about control." The trailer flashes images like a puzzle. A politician shaking hands with a CEO, a woman crying alone in a hospital hallway, and a ranch being burned to the ground. What do they all mean? That's the mystery, and this season seems full of them. But what really catches our eye is the reappearance of fan-favorite characters. Tommy isn't the only one back. We see Angela, now working for a rival energy firm. She looks fierce, determined, and more powerful than ever. There's a quick moment where she slams a folder down on a table, yelling, "You don't scare me, Norris." That's new. That's personal. The trailer also shows us glimpses of new faces. One of them, a sharp-looking woman in a gray suit, only gets 3 seconds of screen time. But she's important. We see her watching a protest from a distance, sipping from a wine glass like she's watching a game. Who is she? What does she want? No name is given, but fans already believe she's the new villain of the season, and judging by the way everyone else reacts to her, afraid, nervous, or silent, she could be the most dangerous character yet. In between all this tension, we get small, emotional moments. A young boy hugs a man who could be his father. An old man falls to his knees in the dirt. A woman stands under pouring rain, whispering something we can't hear. These moments might seem small, but in Landman, they're never just filler. Each one hints at a deeper story, something personal, raw, and real. And that's what makes this trailer so effective. It doesn't just promise drama. It promises heartbreak, betrayal, and maybe even redemption. One of the trailer's most shocking scenes comes at the halfway point. We see a courtroom. Tommy stands up and someone from the crowd yells, "Liar." Security rushes in and the judge slams the gavel. The screen cuts to black. A voice says, "You can't bury the truth forever." It's one of the most powerful lines in the trailer, and it might just be the theme of the entire season. The visuals in this trailer are sharp and intense. Fires rage, thunderstorms roll in, and even the calm scenes feel like they're hiding something just under the surface. The cinematography gives everything a gritty, cinematic edge. The colors are darker than last season. More shadows, more contrast. It looks like the show is going for a more serious, dramatic tone this time. And it works. Then we get the final shot. Tommy, alone in a truck, driving down a dirt road. His voice says, "They think they've won, but they don't even know the war has started." That line, that moment, it hits hard. The camera zooms in on his eyes, tired, angry, but burning with fire. And then the screen cuts to the title, Landman Season 2. Coming soon. This trailer doesn't hold back. It shows us more action, more emotion, and more complexity than anything we've seen so far. And if these 2 minutes are any sign of what's coming, then Season 2 is going to be a wild, unforgettable experience. So if you haven't seen the trailer yet, watch it. Because Landman just raised the stakes. And the oil-soaked drama is far from over. You can feel it in the first few frames. Landman isn't just back, it's transformed. Season 2 looks bigger, darker, and far more dangerous than what we saw. before. From the moment the trailer begins, there's a shift. It's not just about oil anymore. It's about power, legacy, and the cost of silence. And that change runs through every single new moment we've seen in the teaser. Let's talk about the power shift. Tommy Norris, once a man trying to survive in the brutal world of West Texas oil, now seems to be pulling strings instead of reacting. To them, he's in new places, boardrooms, courtrooms, even what looks like a government office. But with that new power comes danger. His every move is watched. His allies from season 1, some of them are now enemies. And Tommy knows it. You can see it in the way he talks slower, chooses his words more carefully, and keeps one hand close to his gun in more than one scene. This season isn't about rising up. It's about holding on when everyone's trying to tear you down. Then there's Angela, who fans loved for her toughness and smarts in season 1. This time, she's playing a different game. From what the trailer shows, she's either running a competing company or secretly working with one, and she looks stronger than ever. In one dramatic shot, she walks away from an explosion without flinching. In another, she sits across the table from Tommy, and neither of them speaks. It's pure tension. You can feel the years of shared history, pain and betrayal between them, and this season looks ready to explore that story deeper than ever before. But it's not just old characters with new stories. Season 2 brings fresh faces into the game, and they're already making waves. One man, seen in a few quick clips, wears a sheriff's badge but talks like a politician. Another new character, a mysterious woman in a sleek dress and high heels, appears to be pulling strings behind closed doors. She never speaks in the trailer, but every time she enters a scene, the mood shifts. People pause. Eyes follow her, and Tommy himself seems cautious around her, which says a lot. Whoever she is, she's powerful, and maybe even the main villain, this time around. A huge part of what's new this season is the tone. Season 1 was rough, gritty, and grounded in real-life oilfield drama. Season 2 looks like it's stepping into political thriller territory. There are scenes that suggest corruption at the state level. We see glimpses of senators, courtroom hearings, and even leaked documents. One clip shows a news broadcast talking about environmental cover-ups and executive misconduct. This isn't just about money anymore, it's about truth, lies, and the dirty game of influence. Even the setting has changed. While we still get the dry, dusty oil fields, we're also taken into fancy high-rise buildings, private airports, and sleek modern offices. It shows how the story is expanding, from the ground level of the oil rigs to the boardrooms and backroom deals that shape entire towns. It feels like we're watching a small town story rise to a national stage. Another major shift is the emotional stakes. The trailer doesn't just tease power struggles, it shows real pain. In one heart-wrenching scene, a mother cries at the edge of a grave. In another, a boy asks, "Did Dad really do those things they're saying?" These personal moments hint that the battles this season won't just be about land or money, but about family, betrayal, and shattered trust. Tommy might be the main character, but it's clear the people around him will suffer the consequences of every move he makes. And let's not forget the rising tension between locals and corporations. The trailer shows more protests, more angry crowds, and one chilling moment where a man says, "If we don't stand up now, there won't be anything left for our kids." That line hits hard. It tells us that the stakes are no longer personal, they're generational. Finally, one of the most shocking new ideas hinted at is the possibility of death. While no names are mentioned, there's a lot of talk in the fan community. A car crash, a funeral, a missing person report. These aren't shown directly, but the trailer flashes quick images that suggest something terrible is coming. And when a voice says, "Not everyone makes it out alive this time," it sends chills. So what's new in Season 2? Everything. The characters are sharper, the enemies are more dangerous, the stakes are higher, and the trailer makes one thing crystal clear. This isn't just another season. It's a total game changer. There's something different about the way this trailer was cut. It doesn't just show you scenes, it dares you to look closer. Hidden in the fast flashes, half-second clips, and background whispers are secrets that fans are already picking apart. And if the online buzz is right, Landman Season 2 is hiding more than just a few plot twists. It's hiding a storm. Let's start with the most talked about moment. A shot of Tommy Norris standing in a courtroom silent. The camera focuses not on him, but on a woman sitting at the back, her face half in shadow. She's never named, never speaks, and appears for less than 2 seconds. But the way she watches Tommy, it's intense. Some fans believe she's his sister. Others say she might be a key witness in a case that could bring him down. A few even think she's not real, just a memory haunting him. The trailer doesn't explain, but the way the music shifts when she appears, that's no accident. Next, there's the mysterious contract burning in the fire pit. It looks like a land deed. The name on it is blurred, but not completely. Fans who freeze-framed it claim they saw the letters AV. Some believe it could stand for Angela Vasquez, Tommy's former ally. Could it mean someone's trying to erase her ownership? Or is she doing it herself, to start over or to destroy evidence? One thing's clear. The fire isn't just physical, it's symbolic. Somebody's past is going up in flames. There's also a blink-and-you-miss-it shot of a blood-stained shirt, stuffed into a bag and buried under gravel. It's never mentioned again. No voiceover, no context. Just one quick flash. This has led fans to ask, who's dead? Or maybe the bigger question, who's covering it up? It doesn't match any scene from Season 1, so it could be connected to a new character. Or maybe it's a message. This season isn't afraid to cross a line. The protest footage in the trailer also contains hidden clues. One man is seen filming everything with a phone. He appears in 3 different scenes, in a protest at a bar and later outside what looks like a private security office. Same jacket, same phone. Who is he? An activist? A journalist? Or someone working undercover? The theory online is that he's gathering evidence and whatever he finds could change the entire story. Maybe he's even the reason the courtroom scenes exist in the first place. Now let's talk about the voiceover lines. One line in particular caught fire online. They drilled into the earth, but they didn't expect what came out. Fans are obsessed with this. It sounds like it's about oil, but some believe it's more than that. A secret buried long ago, a person returning from the past, a betrayal that was never meant to be uncovered. The line is followed by a shot of a dark tunnel and a flash of what looks like an old oil map. Some fans think this hints at a hidden location or buried crime tied to one of the founding families. And then there's Tommy's scar. In Season 1, his face was clean. In the Season 2 trailer, he has a fresh scar running across his cheek. No, one explains it, but it's clearly meant to be seen. Could it be from a new fight? A betrayal? Or is it a warning from someone more powerful? One theory even suggests he gave it to himself, to remind him of a mistake he can't repeat. It's small, but in Landman, details like that usually mean something big. Let's not forget the burned-down ranch scene. It's quick, flames rising, a mailbox falling, and then a close-up of an old photograph turning to ash. That photo is important. Fans have slowed it down, enhanced it, and believe it shows a young Tommy standing with 2 men we've never seen before. Are they family? Old partners? Whoever they are, their connection to Tommy is buried in that fire. And the fact that we never see their faces clearly, that's what makes it so unsettling. There's even speculation about a secret child. In one emotional shot, a woman stares at a boy through a window, tears in her eyes. The boy wears a necklace, one that matches the one Tommy wore in Season 1. Coincidence? Maybe. But Landman doesn't do coincidences. Could Tommy have a son he doesn't know about? Or worse, does he know, and he's hiding it to protect them? Lastly, the biggest theory of all. Tommy isn't the hero anymore. The trailer makes us question everything. He's making deals in dark places, lying to people who once trusted him, and staying quiet when he should be speaking up. Some believe this season could flip the script, turning Tommy from underdog into villain. Maybe not the kind with evil plans, but the kind who's willing to sacrifice too much for revenge or survival. And that's what makes the trailer so brilliant. It gives us just enough to start guessing, but holds back just enough to keep us doubting. In a world built on secrets, oil, and betrayal, nothing is ever as it seems, and Season 2 of Landman looks ready to blow everything wide open. Imagine the screen going black, then a slow fade into Tommy Norris driving through an empty desert road, his voice whispering, "The deeper you dig, the darker it gets." That's how the Landman Season 2 trailer ends. But that's not the end of the story. In fact, it might only be the beginning of the chaos that's about to explode. Because as the trailer fades out, one final message appears. Coming this fall on Paramount Plus. That's right, the wait is almost over. Season 2 of Landman is officially confirmed to premiere this fall, with early reports pointing to a September 2025 release window. The series will stream exclusively on Paramount Plus, continuing its partnership with Taylor Sheridan, the mastermind behind Yellowstone 1883 and Tulsa King. And if Sheridan's track record means anything, this new season won't just be good. It'll be unforgettable. But the release date isn't the only bomb the trailer drops. There are deeper shocks, more personal, more dangerous, and more emotional than anything we've seen before. One of the final trailer scenes shows Tommy, holding a revolver, standing over someone we can't see. His hands are shaking, his face is broken. A voice asks from off-screen, "You really gonna pull that trigger, Norris?" But we never hear his answer. The screen cuts away. Is this a choice between justice and revenge? Is this someone he loves, or someone he once trusted? The trailer leaves us with questions we can't stop thinking about. Then there's the mystery. Character we've only seen in a few flashes. A teenage boy hiding in an abandoned shack. We don't know his name. We don't know why he's running. But there's something in the way the camera lingers on him. Could he be connected to Tommy's past? Is he the son of someone important? Fans are already guessing. Some say he's the child of a character presumed dead. Others believe he may be a witness to something huge, something the corporations are desperate to bury. The fact that this character is shown during the final seconds of the trailer hints he may play a massive role. Another powerful moment is when Angela looks into a camera and says, "They think this is business, but it's war." Her face is cold, her voice is calm, but her eyes, they're full of fire. This one line hints that Season 2 won't just be about legal battles or shady oil deals. It will be about vengeance, truth, and survival in a world built on lies. And maybe Angela isn't just a rival anymore. Maybe she's building her own empire, one that could bring Tommy's crashing down. But let's talk about the most silent shocker of them all. Near the end of the trailer, there's a brief glimpse of a gravestone. The camera doesn't stop on it, it moves fast. But fans who freeze framed, the shots say it belongs to someone who was a close ally to Tommy in Season 1. That changes everything. If true, this death could be the spark that starts the fire in Season 2. A betrayal, a cover-up, a murder. Whatever it is, it's personal, and it could be the reason Tommy goes off the rails. The visuals also suggest something darker. Unlike Season 1's warm desert tones and rustic oil fields, this season uses colder colors. Blue skies feel stormy, shadows hang heavier, and even the sunlight feels unforgiving. This isn't the same Texas we knew. It's more brutal, more secretive, and somehow more real. It feels like the truth is bubbling just beneath the surface, and every character is about to be pulled into the deep, and fans are noticing. Online forums are lighting up with excitement, theories, and even leaked behind-the-scenes photos. Many are calling Landman Season 2 the most anticipated Taylor Sheridan project of the year, beating out even Yellowstone's upcoming spin-offs. Why? Because Landman doesn't just tell a story about oil. It tells a story about people who've been crushed, betrayed, and backed into corners, and what they become when they finally fight back. So here's what we know for sure. The new season arrives fall 2025, likely September, exclusively on Paramount Plus. The trailer confirms a shift in tone, deeper emotional arcs, new characters, and dangerous betrayals. It leaves us with haunting questions. Who dies? Who survives? And who finally gets justice? If you thought Landman was intense before, this New season looks like a pressure cooker ready to blow. With Tommy Norris at the center of a storm he may have started himself, and enemies waiting in the shadows, one thing's for sure, no one will get out clean. This isn't just another season. It's the reckoning.